the country to the town. We got that brand new sound. It's going down.
Fatuma said them they go. Massa go by here.
88.5.
Alice throw away your malice. You are for member.
Ha to my list.
Hey, get you from get sorry. So my people, I tell you, don't worry.
If you know what I know, you know, I know, you know. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know. I said that 88.5. You know, I know, you know, I know, you know. That 88.5. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know. 88.5.
Yeah, wait, yeah, babe. 8.3+2. Reading double dick, that means me plus you. Cause I'm looking for a queen on the KIN King. We got early morning plus on your late night swing. We live on your radio in a big thing. To get that buzz at your jukebox, you know how we does it. 88.nickel.
You know what I know, you know, I know, you know. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know. You know, I know, you know, I know, you know. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. But citizens, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Valley to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Buaka administration. And that institution is the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes and aid will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponents, we see your failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. A belief we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is straight ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
Liberia, like I said, is one of the best countries in the world, whether you believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many years we've been promoting peace. And people that brought war still continue to have the face and idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians in the wake of all of these hardships. They have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up tenure positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the Republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until their tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can't break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the Republic. We're not a democratic period, so we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the one that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
AB, when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you implore poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking on job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that. You know, and what $50 job, $100 job. You mean the government that come to power that came to rescue cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. You know, this is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Bwaka know that. Why do that? When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him and even feed Bwaka because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
AB, I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During the President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Sawyer time, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor time, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, tenure position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I've kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. You understand? So I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country, of course.
Yeah.
let me say a pleasant good morning and a warm welcome to your program. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table and for you there in Radio Land. The time to be a part of the program by putting forth your comment, your suggestions and recommendations, the way forward. On our best, we can move our country, Mama Liberia. We disagree though, but we found a common ground and force ahead as a people. Please be my guest. Today is Thursday, the 26th day of February 2026. My name is Israel. Where we are soon. Well, let's take a gist of our theme song, come back, of course, and talk about Liberia. Oh, let me say thank you so kindly. Good morning to the peace-loving people of our dear country, Mama Liberia, across the 15th sub-political division of the Republic of Liberia. I greet you this morning. I greet you all, those of you across Montserrado County within the 17 electoral districts. Let me say good morning to you. Those of you across Liberia, following us by way of radio or the social media, let me say good morning to all of you great people. Those of you in the diaspora, I'd like to say good morning to all of you folks. And I'm very happy, very thankful, very grateful to God Almighty for this awesome privilege. It's always not been easy, but we continue to do what we do best, and God is faithful and He's helping us through. And thank you that you are there. You're also doing what you can do in your own way so that we together can be on this boat. Let me say good morning to all of you in Radio Land. Mwambi P. Zulu, Carwell, Gonja Town, good morning. Abed B. Mator Jr., you're watching from Paco, Congotan Pacos Island Community, welcome. Rennie Morris, welcome. Elizabeth Tordra, welcome. Augustine T. Musa, welcome. James Laming, you there in Sino County. Gemma Kiambo Kondre, welcome. Grialo February Mountain, you in Douala General Market, welcome. Lakpayi Jerry Junior, you there in Kakata City, welcome. Edwin Smo Goya, you there in Fort Worth, Texas, USA, welcome. Jion Jekpa, you following there from Minnesota. George L. Wilson, welcome. You following from Barclayville City, Grand Crew County. Sewon C. Doe, following from Badnot Kiaba around the Regime Speaker resident. Jokpa Jaine, welcome. You following from the city of Greenville, Sano County.
Colin and Banks, welcome. You there in Broadway on the Moton Conan Road. Malu Efofana, you're there in 20th Street, welcome. David Gifler, as usual, you're firing from your Mandua Market Waterside. Achitape, good morning. My dear brother, the happy pre-birthday man. Your birthday is coming up on Saturday. And meaning tomorrow's presentation will be dedicated to your birthday. You know, I can come on the show on Saturday. So we got to celebrate your birthday. And you'll talk about them tomorrow. And then we celebrate. We have been Achi, your birthday will be on Saturday. Achi Tape. So happy pre-birthday, my dear brother. So it's a taboo. We celebrate your birthday here in Liberia at King's FM. So whatever budget you're using in America, if that 100% you're using 100 million, you will have to send 40 million here. It's customary. It's customary. That's how we roll, that's how we ball. So Achi Tape birthday is coming up on Saturday. Of course, we're celebrating here in Liberia. Half of that budget to be celebrated in America will be sent here. It's obvious you got to do it. They know you don't do it about talking on Monday. But happy pre-birthday, Achi Tape. Your birthday celebrations are always wonderful, of course. Yeah. My able Vice Chairman for Administration, CDC USA, Honorable Donald Todi, welcome. Jeremiah Flomo Tokpa Labla, you in the So Clean at Gaza, welcome. Rabazing Mumbo, my crew brother, how are you doing? Welcome this morning. It's always good to have you around. I love your engagement. I love your high level. You show indeed that you are a son of Grand Crew County. Ambassador Wilton Buchun Morgan Jr., welcome. You're there in Johnsonville. You're a Johnsonville resident. You're the Vice Chairman for Wealth Welfare CDC Regular Intellectual Militant. Big brother Emmanuel Bro. You're there in Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA. Welcome. Netus Ophelia Tech. You're there in your Battery Factory Debt Factory Community. Welcome. Charles Eto Kofadi CK. Charles Eto Kofadi CK. Welcome. You there following from the headquarters of the Common Citizen in Congo Town. William W. Wulu, you are the official spokesperson of the Liberian Civil Rights Movement, and you're there in your Upper Carway area. Charles Robertson Biggery, how are you this morning? Kesali Freeman, how you doing? Danishos Moluba, you following from Bibi Man Johnson. Thomas C. Jigbajo, how are you following from Winston Purpland Road? My there loving sister, Precious Dakuka. How are you this morning? You following from your Tinkers Village, Soya Beach community resident, Charles Weir. You following from Jacobtown. Welcome. Anna Kekula. You watching from Bond County. Elizabeth A. Thomas. You watching from Warren and Benson Street. Muffley CC, the original Konji Kongolo. You following from Fargo, North Dakota, USA. Emmanuel G. Davis. You following from your Tusafiro resident. Elessa Moluba, you following from Broadway. How are you? Rennie Morris, how are you this morning? Okay. Wow. But I can't wait to see you, Morris. Okay. I pray you arrive safely. Abraham D. Kroma, how are you? David Gifler, how are you this morning, my brother? Emmanuel Boga, how you doing? You following from your Soul Clinic community. And okay, that is party post. I can do that one, Elizabeth. Well, we'll talk to them on it. Samuel M. Allison, how are you? You following from Maryland, Harper, Hoffman Station. Oh, how are you? Stephen Fala Jr., you following from Gardnersville Chickens to Factory. Moame Bangali Dolly, you following from Lookingtown, Bushwa Island, Pohakot Fee this morning. And Patricia John, how are you this morning, P? Abraham B. Kroma, okay. Lucia Lucky, my sister also. How you doing, Mama? Robert T. Protagonist Cato Jr., you following from Carisburg, your Carisburg resident. And all of you that are following this morning, I'd like to say welcome to all of you. Welcome. And this is how I do it. I like to greet all of our people because it's indeed a great thing to have you putting data on your phone and calling on the show, following the show, and then we can recognize, that is not right. That's why we do here at Royal Communications. We welcome you. When somebody have problems, I told them, say, if you're supposed to follow the show, say, now only you, I'm a record now, I'm not recognize anybody. They don't work with me. Moluba Beza, my brother, how you doing? You're there in Philadelphia, the USA. How you and the family doing? Prince Niwele, how you doing? You are Prince Pomo Niwele. How are you? You're following from Grand Jida County, Zweju. Elijah Ponke, my brother there from City, Fuya City, Lofa County, as usual. Welcome. Patrick, that's Patrick Potolo. How are you? You're following from MNG Go, Liberia, Kokoya Bond County. Richard Bear, you're following from Maryland County. Ligori Sekajipo is what? Ligori Sekajipo. That's Sekajipo I grabbed from there. You're following from Shremna, Delaware, USA. So I want to welcome all of you. And it's very good. I'm honored, I'm grateful, I'm happy. I'm excited to be here again for us to talk and talk about our country, Liberia. Liberia. This is our country. And we need to talk every day. We need to talk every day. It's very important. It's very, very important for us to talk. For us to talk about Liberia. It's very, very, very important for us to talk about our country, Liberia. Very important. And there are a lot of things happening. There are a lot of things happening in our country. And our quest, our decision to speak to those issues is in no way mean that we are against them, but we are against those actions that are keeping our people into the stage of retrogressiveness, keeping our people in the stage of backwardness, in the midst of a challenging economy. And what is happening, what is unfolding in the country, and you want us to sit back and have you distract the people from the real happenings, from what is unfolding in the country, what is hurting the ordinary people. I think it is not right. It is not fair to them. It is not right, and it is not fair to them. They can celebrate when they are hurt. Nowadays, when people go to job, they are calling home. They are not calling home to ask LEC calling there because I want to know that showcase. It will come for 2 hours. They're calling home to ask. The horse stay there. They are calling home to ask. The horse stay there. People going to jobs, people going to their marketplaces, people going to their 1-2 hustle ground. They are deeply worried. They are deeply worried. They are deeply worried. Why? Because this thing that you will go to work, you will go to your business area, you will go to your school campus, you will go for that special occasion or that interview, and you are worrying because there are people moving around from one community, from one area, from one locality, breaking down your homes, taking away your land. So when people go now, they're calling home, they're asking questions, they all stay there. Instead of them asking for LEC there now, they are calling and asking the family member, the hostel there, because they got this fear. Our people are worrying. Why should the people be worrying? Why should the nurses be protesting? Why should the nurses be protesting? Why our nurses and our nurses and our doctors are protesting around? Why? What are we crying that feed the hospital, no medication? There are things for us to discuss. There are things that you, the United Party people, you should be asking the government to probe in. There are things that you need to ask the government, but this one that is happening is not good. Jeremiah Kun Bay Hospital in Nimba, we should be asking him, the asset recovery thing should be asking Jeremiah Kun, how you got money to Bay Hospital? We should be asking government, but why they lay issue, Papa? Why they lay issue just going a day? We Liberians now. Why is it happening to our people this way? People coming just claiming land, doing this and doing that. We're not asking the question, and somebody want Liberian to line up the road and celebrate something we're going to destroy them tomorrow, something that is going for the benefit of Joe Parker and his people. Every one of you are seeing the real picture of what we've been telling you all those years, and you didn't listen to us. You want the people to go stay on the road and be clapping, oh, yellow man, oh. No, you want people to be talking about yellow machine? No, when they're accusing FPRC of almost $80 million in missing action. You don't want people to talk about that one. You don't want people to talk about the Liberians that was brutalized, the sporadic gunfire shooting with heavy guns, M16, Beritas, AK-47, then using Nimba against our people. You want us to talk about it? That one not important when I talk about yellow machine. That's why you want our people to talk about? The lady that was fired, that was shot, they shot a lady in her leg in New Jersey. They bullet the woman, they shoot the woman, the police. What has happened to that case? You don't want us to talk about it, eh? You want us to talk about the people to go stand the root and lift up their hands to celebrate their own enemy. Why you people are this way? When we say some things, you got problem. But the things is hurting the people, is hurting you. You as a Unity Party person. Why you can't ask Joseph Baka? But Mr. President, why all these things? Why are they taking away people's land? Why we see them coming around Joe, we are trying to take land? Why we see them coming around all those why? You after former government officials, you holding them. You have them charged because of intelligence, they pass intelligence on national security money through financial intelligence agency. But your very government is doing it. You passing the same money through the same process. This very government of Joe Parker, they're doing the same thing. They think that they want to charge former government officials for that. They're doing too. But they're not asking a question. Nobody should talk about it. They're supposed to be talking about yellow machine. Even the truck you brought, you say the truck said a yellow machine. The tankers you brought, you said a yellow machine. The people should be talking about it. But the real issue, you don't want them to talk about it. No, they should not. They shouldn't talk about it. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. When people are in cahoots, when people, listen, you see, why our people are being affected and they will still be affected is because this thing is a cartel. This thing is a cartel. This issue about the land, it is a cartel, a well-placed organized cartel. It is a well-placed organized cartel. And there are people, I believed, that are in cahoots with those guys that may have some money. And they have some connections in the government. And they have some connections with the land authority, the probate court, the national ACA. And this is what they do to our people. That many of you sit back there and think that, you know, the other people just go take people land around. Maybe the people not get document. But why they will live on the land and, you know, they will not get document. You're not concerned about the cartel, the deeds, the things that they are doing. Those evil things that they are perpetrating against our people, that is hurting our people. And you want them to celebrate. You want them to be happy. You want them to jump on the street and celebrate yellow machines. Why can't we ask ourselves? Isn't it clear? It's a clear indication that it is a cartel. It is a cartel. What is happening to our people? You don't want us to talk about it. We can't talk about yellow machine. Why we should talk about yellow machine? Why you want to put to line on the road from Battery Factory all the way going to Carriage Bread? You want them to be looking at you bringing something that you coming to use to enrich yourself? You're using the very equipment to break their homes. You sit back and people who get money pass through government officials and they go to the land authority, they go to the probate court, they go to the national ACA, and then they take the land from them. You want to put a celebrate what? And you say we against development? Our brothers and sisters were brutalized in Nimba. Today, Nibarians are being used as scapegoats. Today, Nimba is nowhere valuable to you. They're no more an access. You school them, you use them, you abuse them, you dash them. You deny them the opportunity and give it to all of those from Lofa. You give it to the people from Lofa. As if to say it is Lofa that made you president. And you want nobody from Nimba to talk about it. You want nobody to talk about it. Everything you carry to Lofa. Everything you carry to Lofa. But the Nimba that gave you the opportunity, you refuse to recognize them. And you don't want nobody to talk. You want the people in Nimba to live like slaves. As we speak, you heard a guy from Nimba yesterday say the government is about to break down some area. They say that President Toro had a play and it's not for Toro, it's for some people. They are extending their cartel into the counties. Don't be surprised. Those yellow machines, you see them, they want you to celebrate. Don't celebrate them. Don't celebrate them because there are issues that they need to tell you, they need to address. They're not addressing it, then they want you to celebrate yellow machines. That cartel will go, they will grab they will get your original land document. They will grab your original document. You go, they will grab, it is a cartel. Look, they land issue, you see people passing around and doing all the things. It's an organized crime. It's an organized crime. From the day that Mo Ali was able to say that, people call him and confirm to him and said, and Mo Ali said that true, they're doing it. It's clear that it is a cartel, a well-organized cartel, and they're using some money guys, and then those guys are in connection with some government officials, and they are the ones that are taking the people land from them illegally. How are they succeeding? They are succeeding because they are in cahoots with people from land authority, with people from the probate court, with people from the national ACA, and that is what they are doing. They're going to take your original documents and they do what they want to do with it. How many of you are the United Party people asking questions? Tomorrow they might come to your community. Then you'll be saying, me, I get people, and nobody can take my land. Do you ask yourself that those homes that they are breaking down, if those people don't have documents? Have you gone there to ask those people? If they don't have legitimate documents to prove that the area was bought, they bought it from the administrators. And you don't want us to talk about it. We should tell the people I hear the other traffic advisor, everybody man line on the route to Japan Freeway. They will be taking a yellow machine from in the port their money and they carrying it to Carriage Bread. Who's going to join you? A Liberian are going to join you to celebrate. They have no sense. Because nobody will be suffering. Nobody will be feeling the pinch. Nobody will be homeless. Our people will not be homeless. They will not be living in darkness. And you telling them to go celebrate something what will benefit Joseph Baka. Will benefit him. They are carrying it to Carriage Bread. That's why they want to be keeping the yellow machines. They say no, the Ministry of Public Works don't deserve to keep those machines. No, it's not for him. We brought this thing for money making. And somebody said it will create job. What job? What job? When you're taking $4.1 million to pour in budget to maintain those machines, if you not coming make somebody, you coming make some kind rich. You think somebody from Nimba not able to manage that machine too? You think you couldn't get somebody from Nimba to be over here? No. They are done with those people. Don't want any Nimba, but they know they finish with them. What can finish with them? But what I say to you, Liberians, those of you that say we're not in the interest of peace, we're not in the interest of the leader peace issue. You're in the era of development, you don't let development Israel. Let me say to you, the Liberian people are suffering. Our people are dying from frustration. Our people are dying. This land thing that you are overlooking, it will spark up serious national crisis. You are overlooking it. There will be a place that you will go and you will not succeed. That will be the beginning of the trouble. That will be the beginning of chaos in this country. I'm telling you, this land issue that you taking lightly, and yet they don't sit down over there talking tabata. Why alley? If you talk about alley, Joseph Baker horse in the alley, go and break it, and you say it's surrounded by alley. Joe Baker horse is in the alley. Let's break that horse down. So when people like Delon then will sit on the radio and try to spell our lies and fallacies, I'm not surprised of him. I'm not surprised of him. Because he got no feelings anymore for the ordinary people. He has a lot. He doesn't care about the people. Today, it's the people on the alley. It's the people on the alley. You know where you bury your houses. You're a government official. You bury your houses. You put beef and you disrespect the alley. Today, because you want to claim the poor property, you want to support the cartel, then you come and say, if it is on alley, if it is on alley. Do you know places that George Weah government left and say it is, let the people coexist, and let them be able to be a part because it's the road for them? You got no feeling for the ordinary people. And you want somebody to go stay on the road and can't say, JNB, go there. Those of you that benefiting from JNB, the yellow machine will not break your house down. It will not break your manhole, your power hole, your grandma hole. Go there. The cartel that is organized in this country, they will come after your homes. If you don't wake up and stand up as a community, as a city, as a borough, as a province, as a clan, as a chiefdom, these buggers will take your area from you. It is a cartel. It's a plain cartel. It is a range. They are putting money into it. They have connections in the government. They have branches, cells in the land authority, at the probate court, at the ACA, and it is a collabo. They will take your land from you. Whether you get D, you don't get D, they will break in your homes. They don't care. They don't care. No. If anybody think the Liberian people will be stupid, just sit there and let it come. You see, if you're the people that run behind the MTA area, one guy went there and won't claim land. The people say, don't bring nothing here. They mobilize themselves. Bro, don't allow the people to play. You see, because many of you are sitting down there and the law that should protect you, it is that law they're breaking against you, and you say, yeah, that's the law. Then why you buy the land for? If that's the law, why you bought the land? You bought the land from the administrator. You bought the land. They gave you land deed. You went to the probate court. They put the stamp on it. And the judge signed it. Your document in the ACA. How possible can it be that the document for the land that you bought, and there were people, the survey was done. People adjacent the land. They came and they did the survey. How possible can it be that the land that you bought it some 20 years ago, some 2-3 years ago, you bought that land, you built something there, and your people live there. Some of your family members matriculated there. They live there. You build houses, housing units, and allow people to live there, because you don't want to keep the place empty. And you get your legitimate document. Your original document at the ACA is there. In a twinkling of an eye, somebody is coming from nowhere and is telling you and telling other people that the land there belongs to them. But you got the original document. You got the original document. And they will look at you people in the community, and while you're sleeping, your children still sleeping, and then you see a yellow machine in a bulldozer. No prior notice, and they're telling you, say, this place is for Mr. K, and they are breaking it down. Everybody should leave. Look at the guy who had a business to New Georgia Junction. That guy he lost everything. He lost everything. People going in a shop with looting. They don't care. It is a cartel. They are coming. They say you're not supposed to be in the city. They will clear those areas and they will take those land from you. You're not supposed to stay in the city. You're not supposed to be here. They own the city. That their power be Liberia, so they want the country back and they will take it back all cost. Look, don't overlook the land issue. Going to Nima. Tension of startups sparking from Nima. Going to Nima. Mark my word, you will see where the tension will come from concerning this land issue. It will be something that Joe Parker himself will not be able to. He will not be able to continue. They are playing with trouble. It is a national class that they want to build up. They are playing with it. It's not everybody will say, can't take. Before you go test on Poland, they take out your whole arm. They take out your whole head. There are people who are ready to die for their property. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Because this of a nonsense should stop. And you want to go stay on the road and money, go celebrate yellow machine. You think they're supposed to pay? Why celebrate yellow machine when they're accusing everyone the money lost from LPRC? They put go celebrate yellow machine. You take it 4 million and to put in budget to go to Samuka. Money where you supposed to use to even increase your civil servant salary. To add small thing on police officer salary, on members of the military, the paramilitary. You doing it, you won't go give it to one group of people to eat it. Because they're your countrymen. Because you're from the same country. You will be able to allow your operation to go through. And you want the people to be happy? You got hundreds of volunteer teachers are still not on government payroll. And the 25 schools under the consolidated school system, the NCSS, many teachers are not going to school. And you want people to be happy? You want them to be happy and they might go celebrate one of the nonsense that you brought to get money for yourself? They brought a yellow machine. When the minister of public want pay, or you will go for the bulldozer, they will go there. When the other minister want to do something, they will go to Samuka and take the machines and carry it and use it. It's for their own news, not for your news. It's for their good. They brought the machine for themselves, not for you. Not for you. Are they getting to open a mouth and go talk about it? They will do with him. It is a cartel. Nobody should take this issue that what happened to our people, but the people said, man, why they got it? Some of you, the United Party people, you know, life is not static. I've said this to people over and over. Life is dynamic. You know, when it has not happened to you, when something not happened to you, you can say, yeah, man, it's over the way, man. But the day it happened to you, then you want people to come in your defense. That's wrong. That's wrong. What is happening to our people in this country, it was not happening years back. No, it is strange. This is a strange thing. And if this is happening, it should speak volume that it is an organized crime. It is a cartel. It is a land cartel. It is an organized crime that a group of people that are engaged in this thing. Nobody expect like Brentford to come and celebrate. Celebrate what? Celebrate what? When our directors, our nicest to Phoebe are complaining of salary. Look at the mattress they were showing. Look at that kind of facility that government should pour money into. And they sit back. And that hospital going to break down. And you know what's going to happen to the people across there in the central region? You know what's going to happen to our people? It doesn't concern Joe Parker and his people. It doesn't concern the health minister. No. They don't care. But you want to be stupid and can't go celebrate one funny thing you brought, you call yellow machine. Not trust in the hospital. Look at Phoebe. Phoebe hospital. You know, it's so sorrowful. But at times God will do it so you can see for yourself. You harmonize our vote, we harmonize yours. You harmonize our salary, we harmonize your vote. We saw one of the assistant ministers was celebrating. Under George Weahtan, no, they were not dismissed, they were not sacked. They had their right, they wore their nursing stuff, their attire for their nursing fee. They wore it. They were all on video. You harmonize our salary, we harmonize your vote. So we are go. They were there singing. They were not hiding. We saw a assistant minister celebrating. John Weah didn't go after them. He left them. Today, because you exercise your political rights, you exercise your political franchise, you are then dismissed. But yesterday, John Weah, you were privileged to cause. You were privileged to wear your uniform and you can protest. Teachers were protesting. They incited students. They went to marketeers. They went to Bimbelen. They did all they could. George Weah didn't touch them. George Weah dismissed nobody. But today, because you want to exercise your right, you've been intimidated. Civil servants are not happy, but they are afraid. Civil servants are not happy, but they are afraid. Nobody dare try it. Joker have threatened civil servants across the country. Josiah Joker, he threatened the people. He's not tolerant. They have threatened everybody. If you exercise your right, we will sack you. But George Viatan, they were privileged. They were the one inciting the people. They were the one that were telling people that the people right. That the people right to say over there. That the people right to say on the road. They know they were justifying the actions of the Liberian people to sell in the streets when the CDC government were being state of the art markets, bearing across the country, bearing across the city. They were inciting marketeers. Don't go inside. Don't go inside. Sit on the road. When they were bearing the road to the red light, they know they were inciting the people. You might not go inside. You must stay down the road. Who will you? Who will protect you? And they too were there, allowing those desperados to use them as slaves, as human shield. Today, you flood those very marketeers. You damage the market. Look at what happened to Allah yesterday. The MCC just collecting people goods. Do you know the level of frustration? Now everybody will lead a tingle. Some of you are playing with your life. Some of you are playing with the life of your family. You collect people goods, you eat it, it's detrimental. Because it's not everybody that will live it with God. Some people will go the other way. If you hurt me, I will hurt you. It's not everybody that will say, I live it with God. You be careful. You should not show the unity party style of leadership until you're endangering the life of your and your family. Just stop it. It's not helpful. You collecting people goods. You know how challenged the young people are? Some of them selling people to Kafle. You don't know you sending people to jail. You don't know you sending people to jail because when they go and explain, their bosses will not agree and they will take them to the depot. And you are there and you want those same people to come stand on the street. Thank you, Joe Baka, thank you. No, they will not be stupid. They will not do it. Because you are in the communities, you are running after them. You got one LEC, one able to get per meter. When you call one of them, they won't sell a meter to you for 120. When you go buy the meter, some of the meter you buy it, when you put money inside, you can lose because all the year the person was using it for that you will pay. When the people start to do power tap and they in the net, you go in there and you say you're going to be careful. You bring people community. When people run behind you, they brutalize you. That's your business. This is bad. This is bad. And you want to put a car on the street. Oh, thank you, Joseph Baka. Why they should thank Mr. President? Why they should thank you? All of you shamelessly, you are passing around. You want to celebrate something that you know will not benefit them, it will benefit you. When cooler for fun, won't be a hush, will collect one of the yellow machine and go greater the play. When the other person won't be there, they will tell Samuka will send a greater, it will go greater the play. It is a family, it is a business thing that they are doing. And you want to take $4 million, put it in the budget and give it to you. $4 million? Why we can put that $4 million together and give it to the civil servant? Why we can put that $4.1 million and give it to the Ministry of Public Works? So that they give it to a company that will go and pay for our roads. Why we can take the $4.1 million and buy medications and buy equipment for the JFK Hospital, for Redemption, for Phoebe, for Jackson Theodore Hospital in Nimba. Why can't we? Why can't we do so? But you want us to take $4.1 million and pour it in Samuka packet so that Samuka will enjoy himself. So that he and the collaborators will enjoy themselves at the detriment of the ordinary people. Or in the name, we brought yellow machine. I didn't see a George Weah. That George Weah brought in pieces of yellow machines and he organized a yellow machines authority. Bro, what a shame. These guys are crafted when it comes to eating money. The Unity Party folks, they are crafted when it comes to eating money. They know how to eat money. What is the justification in that? When we have a Ministry of Public Works and you take up a yellow machine that you're supposed to give to Giddens, and you take it, you give it to your countrymen so that it can be lofa affairs, and you think the Nimbanian are stupid people. The Nimba people are stupid. And now you go into Nimba and you say you're going to break people's houses there, they own people land. Trouble is coming. Oh. Nimba is not that kind of country you can carry Tabata to. Trouble is coming. They are going Nimba now to break people property down. Yeah, they got away. I want a generator to get on. Because at least was in a carry. And somebody want the people. Look at the man. He said they money, they will power the yellow machine. They will pass with a yellow machine, so people should go stand on the road. They will pass from Freeport. They carry it from Freeport to Carrisburg. So all the motorcyclists, all of you must reduce your speed. In fact, most of you are supposed to go there. The motorcyclist, you got to be behind the car. Pum 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 pum. Then the old man on the side got to be shouting, "Thank you, GMP. Thank you." Asibo, you will be on the side where they will be clapping. They will use you and school you. The motorcyclists, they want you to be behind your leg on. Thank you, Baka. Thank you. Look, let me tell you. Those of you that think that we don't like this government, no, it is our country. But let's be truthful to ourselves. Let's be honest to ourselves. What these guys are doing, it is not an ordinary thing. It is an organized crime. It is a cartel. It is a cartel. If you go to Slipway and say from Slipway school all the way down, if from one Smith family, where they coming from? More than 100 horses are over there. Do you know how many family has in the Slipway area? So my parents, you put on your man were here, your parents were here. The time they brought the people to the Maserati River and they brought the mosquito eat some of them, they ran away, they went looking time. Your power, yeah. So you can't tell me that from Slipway 4 feet all the way down. If I want Smith family, if I want Dickinson family, if I want Tanapole family, hundreds of families are living there. If you check there, they have legitimate deeds and documents to prove that they bought those property. Oh yes, they were there. Most of them, some of them have gotten old. Some of them were old and died. They buried their uncles, their aunties, their fathers and mothers that died from that community because they lived that all through their lives. They born, they birthed their children. They got grandchildren, and you are coming from nowhere, say from Slipway School all the way down for York. Are you killing me, Liberians? This is something they are taking lately, and the reason why they overlook it because it is a cartel. There are guys with money in this country that have connections with government officials, and they have themselves at the land authority, at the national ACA, at the probate court that collaborate for them to do these dubious and criminal acts against the ordinary people. If you don't wake up and stand up together in union, strong success is show. They will marginalize you. They will brutalize you. They will bust your home. Your children will go to school. Before they come back, there will be no house. There will be no place for them to rest. And you are sitting there and think we should celebrate Yellow Machines? No. I expect all of you to wake up. I expect you to get up and stand up for your right. Our people, they are already hungry, and then they are angry. So you are insult to injury. And somebody say, let's take it easy. Let's take it easy. I don't know, we get document for a place. Sit there. They guys will bust your houses. They will chunk your goods also. They will damage all your things. That document where you get, the guys got it already. The document where you're holding in that community, the men backdate that thing already. The guys get their cartel, their cells at those different areas. Land authority, national ACA, the probate code. So that document where you're talking about, the original one, the guys have taken charge. That's what they do. That's what they do. And guess what? And the fact that morally can confirm it, more in the government, there are people in the court that will tell Mo Ali they're doing it. They're doing it, but don't call my name. They're doing it. And Mo will not call the name. He knows the name of the judges. He knows the name of the people that are in the cahoots. Because you can't tell somebody that why you're lucky. Some of you, the United Party folks, it ain't happening to you. So you're thinking a coup. The government got to do it. Why George Weah they didn't break these people's homes? You think Weah don't know what he was doing? You think Weah was not cognizant that we need to pay roles, but before we pay the roles, let's engage the people? Why all these people you see them while they were not around? George Weah, why they come with their cartel? Because it was never going to work. George Weah will not be here. Or the public work minister will be here, and one group of people go claim one area and moon the people. No. Look, they're lenting where you're taking as issue. Look, it will spark up a serious national crisis that the government side will not be able to continue it. I'm telling you. I am telling you what people will do. Look, there are some communities that will be united. They will not allow, even share it. You can even carry your tear gas. Those people will fight the police. I know police will kill people, and there will be bloodbath because they will fight back. They will fight back. This is for, and Joseph Baker says over there, he cared less. He cared less. Jeremiah could say that over there. He already sold Nimba. He cared about anything. He's the most desperate vice president in Africa. Jeremiah Kun. The most desperate vice president. All of Baba did is that the baby can be me. You don't want to put in. That one Joe Baker very careful with him. And somebody want to go stay on the road. Go stay on what road? Y'all go ask stupid, y'all go stay on the road and go say you're waving to a yellow machine. It will go and turn around from Carrotsboro. It will turn around that your community is coming to. They will bust your house. You know what happening to our people? And President Baka, he don't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. You can not show the old man even in that bro. What are he here? He not here. Joe Baka don't even. Hey, President, absent you. Hey, he even here. They don't care. They don't care. You want people to go celebrate what? Celebrate yellow machine for what? Why should the people celebrate yellow machine? And you want to distract them? You want to make it look that it is yellow machine issue? No. No. Tribalism all in the country. Then you want people to go celebrate yellow machine. They're raping girls. You want people to go celebrate yellow machine. When they rape the women children, they rape the children. When people go talk, no issue. You're bad, your people. You're from the same fraternity. You're from the same shrine. You're from the same society. So you bad them. And you want people to go celebrate yellow machines? Look, Liberians, I can say to all of you, including the Unity Party folks, you better open your eyes. These people are not here for you. They are here to hurt you. They are here to destroy the future of your children. They are here to put an end to the future of your grandchildren. You don't know? You don't know? This time you see yellow machine passing around your community, look, they fear. How can people be afraid of yellow machine? I bet you, yellow machine just go around the community. Everybody will be concerned. They can make prayer pause. I dare you. Yellow machine, 2-3 yellow machine just be passing, going battle factory way inside. Everybody will be coming from inside a hall. What do they want to do again? Everybody, look, they think now something that people are supposed to celebrate. When people see one yellow machine passing, even go to the money area, everybody's scared. There is a cow, there yellow machine cow. People calling their friend, where are you? Come. Yellow machine, what people supposed to celebrate when they see it coming, and you know, oh, it coming hot dead, it coming carry the dead. So yellow machine pass in your community. Everybody can be calling their friend. Tewa. The yellow machine in the community. You got to count because we know why you're here for. Everybody's so afraid. Everybody afraid. What kind of country is this? And then you're carrying it to you go that Nimba you're with me. That Nimba, you know Nimba. Nimba is a non-nonsense country. That's what I can do. Y'all go there and go break the poor homes. I hear the other one I was talking say from looking down cinema. From looking down cinema, all the way going down, all the way going to Ada Junction, all the way to the bridge. They say all that side is over clear. From looking at cinema, they say looking at cinema in the list. You got how many demolition area? They say how many of it? How many?
Demolition schedule. We have about 20 some more demolition to do at Cosmos Router in Lower Margibi.
Can you kindly read out, or you give it to me to read out? Yeah, people.
Well, I will share with you.
You want the men to know?
I mean the locations. Perhaps I could share with you just the locations
so that people know.
I could share with you just the locations, but because
so people can know and then start preparing.
No, but Julius, they are worried. Look, let me tell you.
Yeah,
it's some of the areas that will be going in the if not tomorrow, it will be the next day. Will be the Podline community. The road that leads from Podline to
So how many areas?
Yes, I just received the demolition schedule.
Okay.
We have about 20 some more demolition to do at Cosmos Router in
20 some more demolition. 20 some more. We want to make out 20 some more. 20 some more than number. Wait, me play back. Where are you talking? Wait.
Julius, I just received the demolition schedule. We have about 20 some more demolition.
But when what kind of minister so? Where did they make out 20 some more? 20 some more than number? Or that 27? 20 some more. I got to ask my begin Israel. Why is that 20 some more? So we say 26, 20 some more, 20, 31, 30 some more, 40. So that the kind of number we begin this down. 20 some more. 27. I'm saying D2 saying 27 area locations. Masorado is mentioned that they will do demolition. They will break down people's homes. They will break people's houses down. Thank you, Jacob. 27. Rena community worrying. Look, this thing you're overlooking. This thing with big tension. It will reach to the place where they will send for PS, you will send for AFA. The Liberian people are getting tired and fed up. And if you don't wake up for your right, they will take all your property for you. They will tell you to go in up in Europe. They will tell you to go up in Europe. How can you come tell the Liberian people we get the 20 some more area to break down? 20 some more area to break down. 20 some more area to break down. It is for their cartel. Look, the guys got people on the field that can identify area. Yeah, you see the area got interest. Then they call to the ACAP. They call to the land authority. They call to probate court. They get a document for it. That's what they're doing. They're going after people documents. And you saw the allegation coming from the national ACA. They're cartel. They're cartel. So if you get some more demolition to break down people's houses in Masorado, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? When they get one guy passing around, you're passing from one community. Just imagine Honor Joe Baker, they put breaking down churches and mosques. They're breaking down schools. They don't want to know. How your people land, and we got sheriff. Look at what they did to Representative Ennis. They went to the main community, that in the main district, that hospital, the children's hospital, the main bay. They say they got infection. That's my first time. Sheriff them going to people hall, they put bed back to steal people thing. I know where all that criminal thing coming from. Most of the sheriff them, when you see them, they go to your plate. They get, why you go to people play, you won't break door, then you get brown bag on your back. Most of the sheriff, when you see them, they get back on their back. You get inside, they will collect all even your kobo, they will carry it. Look at that hospital the men pay for the children. They pour everything outside in the name that are somebody's property. Hospital, and the government is there, and you are there, something that a lawmaker intend to do for the kids, the children of Liberia. You as a government, and he's part of the government, even if that play for somebody, you can't allow them to die, Lord. When you run to the court, then you bring evasion. The police pack, come up, and you get ready to break down everybody think. And police go there, they say we enforce the law. You chunk everything outside, including the children pen pumps that they kept in the hospital for them. They threw everything out. Is that how we build a country? That hospital from 0 to 5 years, it was free. Representative Ennis was just rendering assistance to the people in the district. There were people coming even outside the district and were benefiting. That a place you say that somebody's property. Look, if you don't stand up for your right in this country and say the law is the law, they will turn the law around against you. And that is what they are doing to you. And that is what they are doing to you. They will turn the law. Some of your houses were in the corner and nobody there. When they see one house, some of your houses were in the corner and far from each other. Somebody might clean that house. I'm telling you. You might think I'm joking, but it is a serious matter that people are sitting down. Everybody say, I will pray. Pray where? What are you praying for? Wake up. You say you pray. All of you say that in the community, somebody with 2-3 sheriff come, they bring 3 police with tear gas, they come with guns, and they intimidate you and tear you from the land. Look, very soon you will not see anybody around in Maria. The plans of Jules Baker and his associate is to get you off. You know what they said? They said most of the Nassau will be in the city. You know the guys are controlling Joe Baker. They told Baker, say, but why did people here? Those days they were not here. Yeah, Baka say, yeah, true. The Satan used to be quiet. Yeah, what are they doing here? What the Helians are doing here? Why they want to do it? They say there. What are they doing here? Before, who used to allow people to share around the road? They failed to realize that there is population growth. People are growing, born every day. And God himself said, be fruitful and multiply. I don't know their Bible where they can read in church, they don't read it. Then they want to deprive people of multiplication. When God said, be fruitful and multiply, enlarge your territory. Then they said no. Then they asking what they used to say here. Then they telling you someone play where they call the pavilion and say, where about this place used to be a club. And you know, when we come to the pavilion with Tottenham, this is where we used to break and all this stuff. Why this helium? Why the children selling here? They insulting people. As if to say you bail like bro only for them. And I see you people in the community, you're united. You think why when fire on somebody's house, you can see everybody from the community rushing to put fire up there. Because tomorrow it might be them. So they too expect the community to go in their numbers. And you are sitting down on the other side of your community, somebody coming and claiming the place where you've been living for more than 30, 35 years. Somebody claim that they get the land. For 50 years, they know where to be from Madam Salif to George Weahtown, they know where to be from. And then you are sitting down there and you say the law is the law. Which law? Isn't the same law they are turning around to use against you? The law that you're talking about, isn't that law that they're fighting you on? And you hear the other one.
Any structure that is in clearly defined alleyways, and the government want to use those places to open it to gain access to the people and the public for safety and development, break it down. Any structure that is in clearly defined alleyways, and the government want to use those places to open it to gain access to the people and the public for safety and development, break it down.
Break it down. the guy where, you know, his voice, you know, why do I consider it? His voice is so exclamatory. It's so, you know, it's so forceful. It's so actionable. Yeah. His voice is so exclamatory. You know, that exclamatory sign, mark. You know what I'm saying? Something with strong feelings. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So, Delon speaking in this form, Emmanuel. Delon. That Delon ain't talking this so. If you're in a defined alley where your government want to use, and anybody told me that they say we're not chopper our chair in the alley. One guy was talking. As I can tell our pastor, you know, for rap here monopoly that they say that whole road and alley. I said I only even winner chapel. All the other area that get a road, they didn't go BE. But because they want to destroy our people's homes, they are passing around and looking for those good areas and claiming the alley. We won't put away. Nothing that it says when talk about area, and they know the history. I don't know who can show it. No, big criminals can tell they know they will come. You see that player 1964 when, in fact, 1926 when Egypt when they will start calling all kinds of things. You remember if you remember. You know how many roads Madam Salif broke down people's houses here? That the United Party government said they were connecting streets to streets. Go there. They left the project there. Why Joe Baka can go connect those streets? Why the United Party can go connect those areas? Go in town. Go right to Cathedral. Most of the streets, you will see that they broke houses. It's in recent time people start burying their leg buffalo there again. But they broke down those homes in the name that they were connecting one street to the other. Are you not in the know? Where is that project? It has died under the Unity Party. Joe Baka is aware because he was vice president under Madam Salif. Why they can't go to the roads? Why the people community? Why the people there? They are not saying about the statement from Mo Ali. Let us investigate. Who are the cartel? Who are that George? Why is that prep? He said that in studio and he's speaking with P&D saying they want
to the people and the public for safety and development, break it down.
Which one you call safety? Which safety? Which safety should we talk about? The people safe? The people safe? And they are taking it for likely. They are taking it for joke. If you don't wake up, if you don't unite yourself, if you don't get together as community dwellers, if you don't stand in unison, the guys that got money in cahoots with some members of the government, and they got their cell at those 3 areas that I spoke about, the land authority, the national ACA, and the probate court, they will take your land from you. Whether you get D, you don't get D, they will take it. They are using the same law. They go and take the original documents and they do what they want to do with it. Until you stand up, until you wake up, nobody can say, I live it with God. One other Omar say, me, I live it. All the people that will break my heart, from the yellow machine to the police, all of them, I will clear them. I say, how? Say, my son, you will know. I will, you know how long it take me? I will clear that 10 police officers I see over there. I will clear them. I will clear the yellow machine. I will clear. They say your shoe guns. I will not shoe gun. I will go do anything I can do to help. You see, so people are frustrated. People are worried. Then you want to put a go on the road. Whoa, Joseph Parker. They're the yellow machine passing. Go see the response of the Liberian people. They booing them. Boo, boo. When the people are frustrated, when they can no more take such a nonsense, those are the response you will hear from them. The response. Boo. They will put on Facebook. They will boo them. You can't bring something to destroy your people, and you want them to celebrate. You want them to be happy. You want them to be excited about it. No. No. You can't treat the people that are. Do you know that Manaseri getting the momentum to your break so they get up that level of leverage? Why she Manaseri was not breaking poor churches and mosques down when she was there? She Manaseri should tell Joseph Parker, say the road and were obeying when you were vice president honor me. Those streets you were connecting, they stayed there. Why you can't go connect them? Leave these people. But you know, because they come with a preconceived mindset, they say you're not belong in the city. Most of you, the young girls that I see on Randa Street, they say you're not supposed to be there. Most of you that I see with your wheelbarrows standing along the street, they say you're not supposed to be there. They say you're supposed to be in the bush. Most of you that I see to red light, they're collecting the very certain police guys that got their family. They are the one collecting their own people things, strucking it in the wheelbarrow. They bear news. They are so not, they're not aware about the consequences of their actions. They're using them. Collecting people, goose pulling the wheelbarrow. You think that everybody can live it with God? Too many Christian people will be in this country. You will hear too many death news. People die, they men die, the other woman die. Because they're not going to go to, they will go and do anything to hurt you. What you're doing to the people and you think it's right, it's wrong. That's why the people keep telling, hey, George, we will miss you. Because they didn't see a George Weah. No, they didn't. They didn't see a George Weah. Who told you there were no instances of Poseta police taking their goods? But the level at which it is happening now, no, they didn't see a George Weah. They didn't see. Where people will tell you, go to the community and say, George Weah, anybody can take your land. They will tell you no. Nobody. Why Joseph Parker time? Why are they using Joseph Parker as a tool to accomplish that devilish act? Because they never had the opportunity during the CDC regime. They knew who George Weah is. They knew him very well. They knew this George Weah. They said, this man, we know this guy. They knew the president he was. They said, when we go there, you know what the man will do to us? They men that George Weah men will go over there. You know what George Weah will do? George Weah will not beat people and tell them, let's wait. Let us wait. Let's bring somebody who don't love them. Let's bring somebody who will lie to them. Let's bring somebody who will close their eyes on the bad thing we'll do to them. So they said, let's go bring Joseph Parker. We can use Joseph Parker to take back our property. We can use Joseph Parker to take all the land from those one in our camp from the bush and kind of the city. We can use Joseph Parker to buy all the girls that on the street passing around. Job, they want our girls to be Hopo Jobs. They want our girls to be passing around and begging them. That's what they want. So they can rape those girls. That's what those United Party folks, that's what they want to see. That all the Yana girls that you see on the street, on Randall Street, they wanted to, they might not be doing nothing, they must stay in the corner. I just come here, I said, I read it, I just rap. I live in Kero Street, I just come in town. That's what they want our girls to do. No, Joe Parker and his United Party folks, they don't even appreciate those Yana boys, those Yana girls. No, those keke riders and motorcycles, they want these children to be armed robbers. They want these children to be doing armed robbery. They want the keke gather to go in the ghetto to be smoking. They want the young people to be, a kind of productive leaders. No, they don't want it. And that is why they are chasing you people. And they are chasing even your land. Not just your land. They are chasing your little children. They are raping them. They are sodomizing your boys. Because they don't want your children to be more than their children. That's why they don't care about schools. They don't care about hospitals. They want your children to die. They want your husbands to suffer. That is why they don't care about you. And you sit down there, you want to celebrate something that is coming after you. Wake up. Enough is enough. You got to stand up for your rights, for yourself, because the law that's supposed to protect you, that the law protecting the cartel. JNB is not here for you. JNB is being used to go after you. JNB is coming. You will say, but the people like us, the people are the commoner. No. These guys are, Joe Baker have associated himself with the so-called elite. Joe Baker feel that he's part of the progressive. Joe Baker think that thing that is written on the executive mansion, when you go there, you see, remember the Pioneers children. Joseph Baker think that he's part of the Pioneers children family. Joe Baker is not thinking that he went to CW. Now, if Joe Baker can let go his school in Basanga and want to put himself among the guru and say, I came from LCWA, I'm part of the CWA, because he feels that he's part of them. That is why he let go the 250,000 people that died and prioritized 13 people and said we will give them befitting burial. Because he wanted you to think otherwise, he said let's go for the remains of the late Doe wife and Doe and make it to look that it is cohesive and is unifying. But Joe Baker is being used by the elite. Joe Baker is the face that they bring to take everything from you. Why do you think the government declared that December last year, by the 15th, everybody should paint their house in Central Monrovia? Did it work? It failed. That whole campaign didn't succeed. Why? Because all the buildings are owned by them. Why you think they say the mayor start catching people, locking people horses? You ever to go touch your homes? All the houses you saw, all the buildings along here, that they don't want get it. All the property is owned by them. So that whole thing failed. Nothing CFA do to anybody. He did nothing to the people. That the ordinary full people they were catching, those business money changer, those people with a small store, them and paying their store. All those big buildings, go see how dilapidated they are. Go see the old education ministry. That building was so far now over there, God forbid. That building so old and rusty. Go see the old Ministry of Transport at the Parkhouse building. Go see it. Those buildings are dirty, but they are owned by them. If it were owned by the ordinary people, they were going to use the ordinary people to disgrace the ordinary people. But because it is owned by them, that is why they stood up and said, no, we will not go there. You go to the Parkhouse building, you go to the Dayton building, you go to the DeLong's building. They can't go there. That is why they failed to achieve that objective last year, December. Look at the city, look at the houses. Look at how old these buildings are. You pay money, tenants in there, the people paying the car offices. Go see how the building looks so rusty and dirty. Trees are growing on the building. And they wake up and say, we're getting up to the 15. They will not do it. They can't do nothing to the people because the people are part of them. Look, Joe Baker is who, he's the one they are putting in here to make sure that they take back everything that they claim that is for them. And you're sitting, somebody go for a war, they can't say it badly. Then you supposed to stand with your people? Then you supposed to stand with your people? Then you supposed to stand with your people? And the thing with stupid here, that the full apple, they want everything, the full apple won't bring trouble, the Islamic people won't. No, they're not the problem. You are the problem. They're not the problem. Don't come and turn anything around. We'll put on the full apple. No, they're not the problem. They've been around. They've been around. They've been around. They should not be the problem to our country. The problem is Joe Baker. Because Joe Baker is right here and the guys are doing the worst to our people. And I see you the ordinary prayer waker, they say, I'm going to go stand on the road. Keke rider pimping, the motorcycle here should be behind them. Pom, 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 JMB, go there. Go there. Y'all go celebrate your yellow machines. They will kick you out. They will kick you out of the community. You think no places you had, they want you to be there? You think they want you to be there? You can ask yourself, Joe Wiatan was here, nobody hammer or why Joseph Bakatan? In fact, Joseph Bakatan should be the one because he's an elder. He wants to protect us. They thought that George Weah had played ball, but they call him all kinds of names. But look at George Weah. George Weah was able to leave back a legacy. He left something here with you. While he was president, he did something, a lot of things for you. They are seeable. You can see them. The George Weah they criticize. The George Weah they condemn. That George Weah is still here. Today you can point fingers at George Weah thing. George Weah didn't go to your communities and start breaking things and start doing it. No. You said that Joseph Baka that old man, he will not wear Versace. The man is wearing customary coats with JMB on it. You said Joseph Baka will not wear Versace Gucci. Joseph Baka will not be a George Weah. He will not drink Hennessy. He will not drink Joseph Singh. He will not drink Baka Singh. He will be a puppet who will cater to you. Where is the Joe Baka? Joseph Baka has if to say he's not here. His presence is absent as if to say nothing is important to us. Joe Baka is here as president, and the ordinary people, the ordinary United Party people, the ordinary citizens and ANC and Liberty Party people, they are being affected. And somebody want to go stand on the road and say, oh, praise the Lord. Go there. They will news you people. They will school you. They will school you. I feel for my people. I feel for my people. I feel for then to our injury. Look at they take the yellow machine they carry. They carry the yellow machine and carry it to they give it to loafer man. He say I beg you. That means so they can put somebody for Nimba. Not the name. Look, Baga will school you. Baga will deal with all the Nimba people. Today you're important. I leave Prince Johnson used to talk about you, but the other one where I get there, I don't care about you. He didn't care about you. So don't wake up. Go work on yellow machine. They say I'm a land on the road for Freeport all the way to Caribsburg, and you're my wear yellow shirt. The prerequisite wear yellow shirt or yellow boots, yellow skirt or yellow hat. Something all you should be yellow, and just be whipping bako, asiko, asako, akokokoko. So you finish that yellow machine when you reach to Caribsburg, it will turn around. It coming in your community. All of you that were doing asiko that you're coming low for, it will bust it. It will break it. Everybody do the yellow. And we're gonna say that I hear the Papede Menala development. Israel development. The Kings having people. We all right. We don't love development because we stupid people here. That development here, that development to make people homeless. That development to rape people, children. That development to sodomize our boys. That development to pass money through the intelligence something, and you want to hold other pass official or that development to allow our nurses and doctors to be crying for salary increase. And they're bringing rusted, dirty mattresses outside. That development? That development? That development? To compromise the law because you want to go against people. That development? I want to begin to make music. Break it, break it. Huh? Jeremiah couldn't go, he bail hospital. Nobody go asking. Answer recovery, not go there. Somebody who not in your country, they won't help you to bail. You say no, that the country money. But you can't ask for 2 months Baka get foundation. You can't ask Baka get your own foundation. Baka brought medical supplies in the country. He gave it to a foundation. Why I can go ask a foundation? You're too segregative. You're full of partiality. And you want to show that you love. You don't love the Liberian people. And I see you jumping around. The old man care about all. I saw one driving the keke behind him talking. I said, I will slap your ear and the keke go up the road. That nonsense, better drop out that you're bracketing here for it. Because many of you that talk about Joe Baka, because you're not feeling the pinch of the ordinary people. You don't know what is happening. You don't know what is happening to our people. If you were put yourself in our people's shoes, you think Kula Fofana really cares about the people? You think Kula Fofana gets feelings for the ordinary people? You think Mo Ali gets feelings for the ordinary people? You think so? You think Emma Tua get feelings? And now who said nobody might bail offset her if behind you come back because you're president? When you bail offset her, you will be looking you come back because you come back, you will be carrying every baba thing in there so nobody must see it. You think he cares about the people? No, they get no feelings. Because they think they're making some money, they will come to you and give you the money and you'll go vote for them. They guys are wicked and cruel. That's why they don't care. That's why they're doing everything to hurt you. They're doing it. But now the Supreme Court, suppose the Chief Justice supposed to call it man.
before you go to
They want to talk
there's one other information now. You know, we keep talking about there are corrupt judges here.
But when Prophet Keaton they say he calls a man, how he accused the judges of being corrupt, but these men are telling us that there are corrupt judges around. You know, who told you more don't know the judges? More only know the name of the judges that are corrupt. He knows them. He knows them very well. He knows them very well. Those corrupt judges, more only know them. He knows them very well. He knows their name. He knows their name. He knows their address. More only, you're supposed to call him.
We keep talking about there are corrupt judges here, and some people making the court system corrupt. You know what they're doing now, especially in the probate court. I can see your land. I go there, buy a, get the deed.
Okay.
Go to the judge.
Very good.
Probate court bribing, and probate the deed, sign it and stamp it.
Isn't that the ACA? Isn't the cartel I'm talking about? That's the cartel. That's the cartel I'm talking about. And it is the same thing that I'm saying to you, that Mo Ali is breaking into segmental lines. He's breaking it down. The same thing that I said to you concerning the cartel. It is the same thing that Mo saying to you, Labyrinth. That's the same thing he's saying to you.
And probate the deed.
Yeah.
Sign it and stamp it.
Stamp it.
The last time I talked here,
listen to Mo.
That joke.
I mean, I got that confirmed yesterday and today. People,
can you imagine?
Said it to me. They're doing it.
They're doing it. So the land issue where you see the taking people land, you are cartel. That group doing it. That certain group of people doing it, and they get connections in the government. You listen to Mo. So the guy cell. One of the cell is the probate court. Another cell is the national ACA. Another cell is the land authority. These are the three cells that they build in the three areas that have to do with land and land issues. They're doing it. Mo is confirming it. And you sitting over there, you think you get D, and nobody can tell your land. The other people land they taking from there, you asking question. You ask question. Anywhere they feel that you're supposed to be, they will take it from you. They say you should not be there. And people overlooking it and think it's okay and it's good. The paper doing well. The paper can obey. Development come with pin. Development come with pin, eh? It will come to your side. Then development will come with pin. But it's shooting our people, killing our people, brutalizing them. When the people talk about their money, they send police open automatic. They open. Long time they use a rusted AK. They open automatic. They can the police with Ghana, they quite shoot to kill. They open automatic. Can you overrun even 200,000 people if they come out to protest? Can you stand the force of the Liberian people if they come outside to protest? You can continue in the city. If 500,000 people come over, they overrun the whole city. What will you do? You do your open sporadic shooting? You don't think people that know how to shoot gun more than you disarm an example? It's because you refuse to listen. You refuse to listen. I pity you. But it's a clear thing. Joe Baker is not here for you. I hear you, Joe Baker. Joe, we are present and absent is the same. Joseph Baker present and absent, like he wouldn't get president. Ejela wouldn't get president. He who said Joe, we are present and absent is the same. Look at him as a president. He stay here. Look at him as a president. He stay here. Then when I hear some of you, you're going to really get respect for leader. You're saying that you're talk to leader. If the leader don't show respect for the ordinary people, should the ordinary people respect him? You will get respect for people. And you can be to your churches, you'll be crossing Joria. And you can be to the churches and be insulting all that says on the talk show. Pastor said behind the pulpit and said, those stupid one and I said that on talk show, on radio talk show. Look at us. Knowing very well we from the radio station, they'll stay on the pulpit insulting us. And I'm in the chair looking at you. You think I'm stupid? And not because you won't protect Joseph Baker. So instead of you using the pulpit to preach now, you're using the pulpit to tell the people about Joseph Baker. When people go to church to listen to God, you think that nonsense are here for? I'm not slave to anyone, pastors or bishop or who. I'm not your slave. I go there to watch you. I don't go there for you. And that's why I'm clear. I go to Jayapo talking about Baga being a Bema here now, get us. I'm go there for him. Already the chair on alley to put talking about it. I come and waste my time beyond somebody who not helping the country. No. There are people who voted for Baga. They won't hear about Baga being because Baga not acting like he president. You know, say the manager pushing paper. They just it's not Baga the president because the guys are running the country anyway. They're doing anything. They're doing anything. They're just doing anything. Anywhere they want to do the country, they're doing it. And I can say to you, ordinary Liberians, wake up, sit on there, be playing for, be overlooking yourself. Then you want to put a good step on the side. Well, yeah, the paper serious for development. You don't got sense. You that go stay on that side and do nothing. You don't got sense. Because you see, we should be our brother's keeper. That is why the Bible said, those of you that go to church, we should be our brother's keeper. Not because it ain't happened to you, so it happened to your neighbor, you might be happy, and you say, yeah, a good thing they put doing the brothers are, and Lee will play football. They're taking other people's property illegally. Something that they are confirming to you. And you say down there, you say it is fine. Go to Nimba. What happened to Kinjo? They slaughter our people. Nothing has happened since then. And they wanted people to sit down there. Everything going bad. LEC coming, when you count in 2 hours, you go in 30 minutes. LEC refuse to get people meter and people take cover from their neighbor, then they won't put you on video. They won't put you on TV. Say you are power, you stealing, you power theft. So you see, they are making the laws to go after the ordinary people. That's what they're doing. That's why you see they want to change the law and to say to go after Georgia. But I just pity them because they know the consequences of their actions. They can even go in the middle of the night. You can go Carriageburg. You can go anywhere and change that law. That law where you will change and have on the Liberian point and pass it secretly. That the law will haunt you tomorrow. Because the law will not even save you. It won't. So when I get some of my Unity Party people talking, hey boss, yeah, my man, we got to pay our country, we got to develop our country, you know, I pity you people. Develop which country? That how they can develop country? That how they can develop country? No. Joseph Baka sending the city police around taking people goods. And the goods they're taking, they're not giving it back to the people. I see why most of the children are getting sick. I see why more people get problems to their homes. Because when they set the police take people goods, they carry to their web and children when they eat up biscuit and candy, so running stumble. I see what things are getting bad in community. You tell people, I see what some of you wearing people clothes, your neck then getting swelled up because you collect people clothes, you collect people beshi, you lay down on it, and your bag will not here. Because somebody else said, but then you take it. They go sell for people, you take the good and put it in the wheelbarrow. You collect people biscuit and give it to your children to carry for lunch. I see what they can steal in the bag. All the bad things, they just show it to the people. So they say the police board know how to guarantee. They're collecting things from people. Everybody doing their own thing now. Everybody. Because they see the very senior member in government doing it. So the ordinary police officer will not do it. But as stupid, the men will be suffering. When you get those big guys enjoying themselves. I beg you here. The man of are coming in like, bro, go see. How the project passing through our border. People just coming. Like immigration service on the megaphone. Everybody check you. When you go to one full man, the full man takes cell phone, you take out the call card. So you say, I miss your document, say, you can call it, this is your boss man. He gave it the call card to give it to any of you that come to my shop. Immigration officer can't do their work anymore. The GO officer, they can't work. Because the big ones, they take their call cards and give it to business people. Call me. Saturday, they go to the people's stores and collect money. So why would the people respect them? That's why they put treat our people. Treat the workers. Somebody look at you in the morning, 33 points to bring 50 bags of cement, also 35 mattresses, 18 wheelbarrow, 665 cutlasses, also. Then you bring 1,615 cartoon, also. But 5:30, you're going to pack all the things in the well again. That craziness. That craziness. Even to get the people, that even the 50 and say that walk. But they get their Lebanese brother, their Indian brother in the store, and they pay them fabulous amount. But they collect our people because they don't. Who care? You come from India today, you go, they will give you work permit. You come from Lebanon today, you go, you come here, they will give you work permit. You can't get you resident permit. Liberia so free on them because they see the country now as their own area to steal. So they are doing anything. Then sometimes when I see you playing the common police officer, bring the guy, I get vexed. You got to get a person too. You know how many training get the officer and get to the got survive. If this senior police officer collecting my salary, they have them. Y'all go on the road, go celebrate your yellow machine. Soon daybreak will take around from Carriagebury coming to your community. If you don't wake up, you're staying your local Joe Baker. Joe Baker said the person who can use Baker to take all the play for the people. We knew Baker because when Baker not here tomorrow, we finish. So let's take everywhere from him. That is why you heard them say we'll do all we can to take the election. But you know, I don't talk about election when the election time reaching, then we know. We know. So they say the person go on the road and go celebrate. Yeah, and go celebrate the yellow machine. But I want to say to you the land issue that cartel. That cartel. Look at my papi Pat. Look at Pastor Tel. Louis' stepfather. He's one of my father. Look at the old man. Once I went to the poor community in Johnsonville there, tell the people there, break the people church, the school that were helping the children in the community, like the school, even the poor mosques, break the mosques, collected those zogo and put them behind and get them money to run behind community dwellers. And say the property for him. I heard they say one guy said one family came and say from Seyantan there, from Seyantan gas station all the way down to the old looking town supermarket for their family. From Seyantan, yeah, Seyantan gas station. From Seyantan gas station all the way down to the old, you know, the old looking at supermarket. Those of you who live around, you know, the old looking. Before you get to looking at cinema, before you get there, on your left, on your right, when they can carry on your right, someone I play in that they all looking at supermarket. They say that family said from Seyantan gas station all the way there is for them. Another family said from looking at cinema all the way down to St. Edward Church is for them. So that's somebody now. Everybody claiming property. Then another group say from Jacquet, from Jumo Ya, from Jumo Shop. From Jumo Shop, go all the way to Seaboard. They got to finish out. They got to know how to steal. Now open the telephone lines, yeah. Look, you better put yourself together. Y'all say now meet again say, yeah, if I did doing, they're taking your property now. 077. Oh God. Then the last one I heard again, the other men say from Noir Panton. From Noir Panton passing on 110 Capitol Street all the way to Funde for them. Power again, Vinny. Oh God. You gotta know how to steal from people. They know they will suffer the poor people. Let's take your calls. I think your time is now. Let's take your calls on 077-223-9933, 086-304497. You can use that line for the WhatsApp also. +231-886-304497. The women line 077-980-375 is the number to call. Let's hear you. Let's talk about it. The year should go celebrate the yellow machines. But let me be clear to you, the whole land issue is a cartel. It's an organized crime. That's what I see. That's what I think. And that's what I want to believe. Let's take your calls right now on the program. Good morning.
Good morning, Pastor.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
The thing I want to tell our people, we say the thing I are putting your hand inside, let's happen, and now correct. And the small people, you pick it, and then you call tiny, the banana, and the the United Party people. Now the time to damage Liberia. Ain't no fear. Now when they say we are not coming because all the things that they do, they scare. Because the thing when we are coming out, the thing that they do, we have to do a thing into them, so they scare. So they want we have to come back in power. But now, now we have to be back.
Okay.
Let's see what they want to do to us. I saw Lana on the level fool. People don't know on their head, they're looking for a place to go see. Two young get kind one time they say, let me our town hall. I said, what happened? They said, they didn't get a place to see. Young get it. That day, my relation gave me 200. I said, what are they saying? I said, your pay or we'll go back. People will not do it. I can't only one in answer. So I can't want to 7. I beg you up home. Then and I enjoy that watch it.
Okay. Good morning.
Money.
Yeah, let's say. Go ahead.
Well, sorry, money.
Okay.
And what you have been talking is you already know. You wasn't telling all the truth. Just about that, we yelling mission of flower maker now so much celebrating. No, now we are to be doing all the way there. Facing royal instead of wrong way. When you start talking about things, some of us celebrating, so celebrating over. So can't pray our places there.
Yeah, I have machine.
Now, I just like I went in the machine. He said, he brought you whatever. We waiting for you to get on the Star Wars. We will crack for that one. We will that one. Because they don't even know what it means. We happy when they make you happy. What they're making is so they see crying and then they say they can't rescue or what they can't get off. Eh? Nobody is we crying at the end. Now we getting all of them from here. No more cancel the property. But we're waiting for Neto in our
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. All right. Morning.
Morning, Israel.
Yeah, go away from the radio.
Yeah, I'm going away. You all right, man?
I'm okay.
Israel. Me, I just sitting now thinking. They have you people me and the people are running for them. They want me mindful because they will do it to every one of them. They will do it to them. Where Helen King, we brought started to it to the simple, but they want to put to in now. One move for him, one move for him, moreover, and go in the interior so they take it. Let them try her. They win. They win. The one that we face. Nobody will stop us. They poor. Who they stopping? Who they jealous or they started eating from the toe, they go all the way because of him not being suffering. How in heaven is going to settle our problem? Thank you, man. So I was sleeping.
Thank you, Gonzo. Thank you so much. Let's take this question on the side. Good morning. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. The official spokesperson for the Adventure movement. We let the rule and join for Kawa. Let me say thank you somewhere. It's the other mission will eat. The problem on ground is that who have been demolished, people stay here for 25 years, 30 years, and who have been demolished. Israel. The problem is the manufacturer that's selling on the road, making the ends meet. So single mothers selling on the road to either put their children to school to provide daily bread for their children. I will tell them when they are being moved on the road, they're not doing the thing they're doing again. This is what we are talking. The other boy that used to selling their shoe and going to school. And they were poor, I will tell you what they were selling their shoe and stuff, going in holiday. And they are then moved from there. This is what we are talking about Israel. The happiness in the country. But then you can't bring me exactly the first person that bring me in the country. No. I would say no. You see, development will go on before you take out process and development will eat. So they need to do two different things. That's why I see that yeah, development doing something. That the Israel all ground Israel. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you, so thank you, Wulu. Let's take another question. Good morning. Hello? Yeah?
Good morning.
Morning. Oh, me adjustment. You got to work on your phone. You can't be in the noise there. Yeah, feedback. Good morning.
Israel, good morning.
Good morning, Chief.
Thank you. My name is Sekou, member of United Party Intellectual People.
Okay.
Israel, thank you.
Sekou from West Point? From New
I always listen to you.
Fofana from Claratown?
No, Fofana from Do Community.
Okay, Do Community. Go ahead.
Yeah, Israel, let me say this. You know, Labra is for all, right? That's why the political so Labra for all, whatever have affect the country, affect all, either positive or negatively.
Mm-hmm.
But for you people to, for you in particular to be on the air, the money, see, the Labra will not accept the yellow, the will not accept the yellow machine. It's unfortunate. Because one thing, because if the thing what you're supposed to do now as a journalist, as you journalist, the thing what you're supposed to do, the thing you calling your follower then to not say the yellow machine, they say they can't they have the same courage you tell them say you must tell all your followers then they will not accept that yellow machine, they are very country, then will know why you people are saying you're serious?
But Fofana, and now you say the people might go stay on the road the money. Your people say people might land on the route from Freeport all the way to Carriagebread to be waiting.
If you like it, you can go. Nobody tell you that one. Nobody will censor you if you not go stand.
Fofana, but a yellow machine the poor eat.
The one I'm telling you, say the girl eat the machine.
No, but I was asking you now that yellow machine the poor eat, Fofana. And not the same thing you used to say the poor say here now you fair.
You know why yellow machine are doing a country? You know why?
So you're not concerned about the people homes, the people land that they're taking from there. They might go celebrate one yellow machine, eh?
So that one I'm telling you, I call the people that they want to wait.
My man, carry your people there, Fofana. Carry your people to go celebrate it, yeah? Carry it there. Ali, I give you time. When you can get CDC people time, all up put the tour on your show. Ali, I give you time. Carry it. You can collect your people from those community. You go celebrate the machine. Go to pull up Fofana to our office and more Ali, you go celebrate. You're destroying the people because the people might be jumping around.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, Israel.
Yeah.
These are the notorious ignorance that will come from the mouth of these municipality boys. You destroying people home, poor people home. Then you can't talk about yellow machine. I don't know, like saying in the guys then bring the municipality boys. I get that's sad. Because I think you put your country first and your citizen. I mean, they bring all machine like, oh, my God, they bring what they destroying our people home. These are a bunch of empty-headed guys who will always call and show they get angry for Israel and speaking truth to power. They're angry.
Leave for fun.
But Israel, please, bro, you don't mind these guys. They are all brigade. They pay them to come talk garbage on the show. So you get paid Israel. I know you are a tolerant man to be keeping such an empty-headed guy called Sekou. You never see English school. You put him on the show. You can't be talking nonsense.
No, don't worry on him. Don't worry. It happened. But the daily person they went to community to break the community down.
You know, when you know about the show, they'll be cutting off. If they want people to power, they say no, man. I thought like you can see the man, they'll cover off. Enjoy this. If you have somebody, let me say this. This misguided old man called Joe, who has nothing to show and nothing to prove to our people who are living on loan. You need to call him and call that, oh, the dependable nephew. Please send me something. That baka na saying in damaging our people homes, putting our people into utter poverty. I thought this old man has legitimized what you call state violence on our people. Because this man is clueless, he has no spine. That brother has a serious moral dark cloud. Baka is a man who he got moral man. I think that man a rebel. Now you see that man be damaging our people who made that. Because no one can be like that. Is he lying to you? That is it? That's to the power now. They make damaging our people who get him up in heart. But once you get him up in heart, you never destroy poor people who made that. So the guy would destroy our home need you put in some different be celebrating yellow machine. That in the any sense.
Okay.
Maybe the boy who are buried their hair in the same, they get sense of direction. They will call on the show, be marketing that thing on the show. Because it's defending. We will not get a matter to talk any nonsense on the show, is it?
Thank you.
It's a bunch of useless people.
Okay. Chief, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Pierre.
Morning, Chief.
Thank you. My name is Viva Sandy. I'm coming from Chief Party. I hear you saying I said, both is on the street today, they put the machine outside.
Yeah, they put the machine outside. I say I must stay on the road. Y'all got to be waving.
What if I have for me to go stay on the road?
But your yellow machine.
I don't know why you are going to be celebrating the country. Is that the first time we have yellow machine in the country? You see, the product has money to offer in that brand port. They machine the drive for business. There's a weekend or President Baka appointed another criminal to be ahead of that machine. But I'm not the one according criminal. The court sentence you go jail because the president followed him, so he's a criminal. So you see, so that cartel, they brought that machine credit from me. They will be regular machine that they will mark something a team, and they got money will be coming to the Baka and family. I mean, that boy is in trouble. That is the one for be taking the thing of fun because the machine, they will get machine, they start going to the community, they start breaking you down. That is what's on the street. Come on, we train. Because one day, they two will be not now will move from our back to call a complete nightmare. They so made some nightmare to this country. Thank you for following me the time, brother.
Thank you.
No need to go for plenty.
Thank you, my chief. Thank you. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, my niece is calling from. What's on the second?
Go ahead, Fina.
I'm machine is coming out to go dig go. That go dig go. I want to carry that machine for to dig go and diamond. I want to carry that machine for. All right.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, Victoria Bar calling from Johnson Day.
You getting ready now?
Victoria Bar calling from Johnson Day.
I say you getting ready now?
Yes.
You're supposed to go on the road.
What
the mission coming from Freeport is passing through the Ghanaville Road straight to Carriage Breast. So you're supposed to land on the road with your yellow clothes on and be celebrating. Now what they say?
But
I'm telling you, seriously, you love it.
I thought I see you imagine they calling me, they tell me they look at me. Let me tell you, they people they get nothing to say. Why would you have paper? When you get my people hustle down to say time. You make my people who let to 7 seconds. You make my people then who let to the other area there. What do you mean of this celebrating? You tell my people for joy, the frustration. When you see on the people facing the frustration killing people, they spread, no food. People that know they are saying they pack their thing, they go stay with family. Then you say I'm a piece of everything, you bring droplet in the pocket. You can't throw away, say you can't rescue. But people are in actual poverty more than the way you say you can't rescue. And what better the life you were looking. The life was better more than we in hell. We know why we're listening to what we in hell. Let me tell you, why you not pour our people in? The people say they are regretting. Why you say they want to rescue? You can kill the people say rescue, but we come with no aid. And come to add war. What I'm telling you, say that's what you're going to open it to me. They want to tell you hell. We are suffering. People suffering from what they are saying. They're suffering. If that is the okay job, you have to keep people homeless and jobless, taking our land, give it to Congo people, taking our land, give it to the people they say they come from Nigeria and nothing they buy land. That will be happy. That will be happy. You never hear the weekend you're to be happy. You all know that your people can get up for your shit. You're not able to open your door. So you work hard to say, but let me tell you it. They say you say what you say, but says yes. Where you will never be returned by power. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly. Evelyn George said we will kill each other for this land business. George Charles Robertson Baker said, good morning, Brother Israel. The time is coming for the people of the Republic to stand up against a government that arms against unarmed citizens in a peaceful land of the people. Okay. Yeah, let me take. Okay, so Joseph calling. Okay, let me take the person. I'll come back to Joseph. Israel coming. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah, morning, Chief.
Thank you very much. Israel, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from Papukono, down Coast Spoon Hill, Winter Community. Israel, thank you. Israel. He said Fofana that was talking on
Do community.
I was talking this morning, talking about yellow machine and telling us that what yellow machine can do.
Yeah.
Fofana that called on President Weah and told us that role we eat. Is this the Fofana who took Darrell DeLong and attacked Regina Sokamtia in the Do community? Is this the who were President Weah build the purple housing unit for the people whose house got gutter with fire? He condemned it yesterday. Yes, that building will eat. Is he the one talking about yellow machine? Anyway, Israel, what can you expect the Kalulo? Like Fofana. Fofana insulted President Weah and they made it to be a mere Kalulo in red light. So the frustration and the stress for red light after knowing people car, the driver will insult you. The passerby will insult you. So that the pastor will end up insulting your innocent mother at home. So I think in my mind that guy is mentally bereft and mentally and his ideology and way of thinking is very myopic. And in my mind, he's sorry for myopia. That's why he did not see anything that we are. But regrettably, I want to tell you this morning, Fofana, they're not ruling people will eat. I'm not yellow machine that people will eat. Yeah? People, they are being made homeless on an industrial scale. Your rescue government are now turned to a disaster government that is killing us. Even today, those of us who keep on the interior and keep establishing Monrovia, we are living in fear because we don't know who else to know, who it could be. Those of us who suffer and put our leg bottom on ground. When they pray, even we go to bed, we can't sleep for 5 nights. We don't in our community tomorrow to make us to go back in Nigeria. Profana, we will not celebrate this guarding machine, your bro.
Okay.
I saw those machines yesterday Israel, with my own eyes. When you see those machines, they are no different from the one that people can use to face guarding. This machine will create a more dangerous, I think it is a disaster for our country to bring such a machine in the country called yellow machine. Go and see it. It's not small like guarding machine. Those machines are not for making roads. Those machines are for making farms. It's a farm that you can to make. This machine in my mind, those guys just use that thing to destroy our country and steal the money.
Okay.
The money put behind that machine is when you see it, that machine is a scam for Unity Party to steal and milk our country. That machine does not worth their money to gamble. Go and see it. The only thing saw yesterday, it is the low bear. The low bear, very good. At least a much guarantee pass that machine that play toy. This thing will destroy Joe Barker than any other thing before. Thank you very much for all giving us the opportunity to be sent into the empty squad of people like Fofana from Doe community who did not recognize development yesterday. He started development yesterday, yes. Who need to come and become a American loader and realize that is mentally bereaved and mentally and sentimentally overwhelmed.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Cecilia Sulawion Yapawuro. So Liberian people make a big mistake for listening to Stanton Waterspoon then. Isaiah Rakite Coleman Jr. said, the thing United Party government looking for, they will get it very soon. Let me show you a little bit. So thanks to this show, it's also been relayed on D3 radio in Blebokere City, Dwazon Statutory District, Electoral District 3, Sino County. Craig Jabla, we want to thank you and the team there at D3 Radio for relaying the show. So our people there in Sino County, they can be a part. Good morning to all of you there, two wonderful people. Let me walk down here. Viola Cooper, right? They who are telling Bwaka, do they belong here? She asking the question. Tanisha's Moluba writes, is this the first time in Liberia to see yellow machines? That's the question. Rabbi Momo, my brother, I don't know which of the comment. He said, so you did not read my comment, go oh, brother, let me laugh. Okay, let's take Joseph from New York.
Yeah, good morning or good evening, whatever time it is. My brother, we are seeing, and to the Liberian people, this is Joseph Colley. My brother, look, sometimes a lot of those people, you need to leave them with a viewer to express their view. Well, our crazy man called Fofana, I don't know where he from or which one of the world he living. The first thing you should understand, Fofana, that yellow machine, that not broker money. That not your family money, that the Liberian people money. Okay? They can express whatever they feel about it. It is not for you, that now you provide it, that the Liberian people resources. And there are a lot of these clowns that come out and just make all kind of sweeping statements. And one of them is one crazy one they call Conor Gray. I don't know where he got that Conor Gray from that can be sitting at old spoon. A crazy man like that who got no sense of direction. I don't know whether he can see well or he trying to seek for a job. Will sit down there and say the people need to go back home. They need to clear those places so that they can go back home. Who are you? So are you that were hustling around here that you want to tell the Liberian people our people they need to go back home? That you don't want brought in, you got it, you providing for them? These guys are crazy. But the part about it is like I'm telling them, my Liberian people, this is worker for you. Because we told you people, there are conflicts of interest. A lot of these people that come to be there towards Bwaka coming to power, they are the ones coming back now. They got to reap whatever they have gained. So Bwaka, they will not do nothing. They will come and claim land and do anything they want to do. Bwaka, they will just sit and look. Because they contributed towards him coming to power. He know what it is. So they got to get what they need to get. Because they're going 3 years now. They're not going to wait until the end of Bwaka's time. So this is what it is. They all Russell Pape were laying down one load like someone that displaced man to provide for himself was not easy that people had to be carrying him, but he the one creating harm on our people today. He ain't got nothing to do there but to go break their home, make them displaced in their own country. They are displaced. I'm telling you, it's unfortunate. But this is why you brought on yourself, Liberian people. We see here, we bear your thing, but the situation, election come with consequences, my people. Brother, God bless you, man. You take good care.
Thank you so kindly, Joseph Colley, as usual, there from New York. Viola Cooper, right? Where are you coming from? Elizabeth Tordera said, Mr. President, I suggest that you... Okay, they move for CDC directly. Like come here, then see that looking at Battery Factory, we will be there. Battery Factory will be their last bus start, Tabata. A big brother Samsung blog Mongo writes, the so-called probate court should be held accountable for probating land deeds without conducting an independent investigations and all research before legalizing deals. Elizabeth writes, every long rope has an end. The Americans are using BRCA to bring back the true weak party. Those are the people that supported JNB to come to power. That's why JNB used to visit America every time. Now you get my point. They are dropping the ordinary people from the city and sending them back to their towns and villages. Okay. Let's take this person. Yeah, good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Go ahead.
Yes, let me say good morning greetings to those who follow in the show. This is Hussein Keo.
I know you're in your yellow t-shirt now.
I call you from around the compound of the National Transit Authority.
Oh, that way you working now, eh?
I said I called to you from around.
My man, they said that where you working, you probably let to hire your job. That where they say you work, what level you?
I didn't say that I work in the compound. I'm telling you I'm in the compound. I say around the compound.
Yeah, that, you can't outside the yard. You working over there, I know. Go ahead.
Moving forward. Yeah, thank you so kindly. So, Israel, sometimes we listen for all the period, not like we are less busy, or we ought to listen by all means possible. But because we have opposing views on different and critical national issues, this is why we follow Kings and other critical radio stations. But as a brother and friend, I'm appealing openly to maintain and hold the standard of the show. Yeah, it is true. People will say it happened in the past. They insulted other leaders. But I think we can change that narrative.
Okay.
There are times people can disagree with the presidency. That which is very important. That is democratic right. But there are certain words, there are certain, nomenclatures, right? Certain attributes you don't really express on the radio as it relates to the leaders of our country. While it's true that I don't support former President Weah, but I never one day supported anybody insulting him or even the first family. So there are only citizens or UPs that follow the show. There are clergy, there are kids who follow the show and listen because Asia is on the radio to get informed about the happenings in the country. Not necessarily have to call. So I get the feeling that we hold the sanity of the show. We can disagree respectfully, but I think it is important that we also, respect our leaders. So moving forward to the issue of the land dispute, there's a saying that says when the rain falls, it does not fall on one roof, right? It falls on all of the roofs. Today it is Johnsonville. Today it is New Georgia Junction. Today it is Fire Factory and other places. Tomorrow it could be Jacobstown. Tomorrow it could be Rehab. It could be Red Light. This is not politics. The law of our country is very archaic to the extent if we are.
Hussein, are you there? Oh, Hussein slipped up. He slipped up the line. So let me take Edmore Kind. Let me take Edmore. Edmore, good morning.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know. Sometimes the line can give you call. I don't know because we call plenty that I can be hassle. We don't know.
Yeah,
So
when you're
thank God
calling,
that
I
you
see
see
the
on
call,
this
but
side.
other people too can be on the line. So when you're calling,
No, I'm talking about not from you, it's from the internet, from the network. The network I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, this is Edmonca. You know, I don't know who's conscientizing us. Is that who's conscientizing us?
That was
how
you.
we're supposed to, so how we're supposed to do it?
That was it.
Look. Yeah, brother, come on, man. Don't conscientize nobody here. When somebody say the president is wicked, that lie. The president is in a country and the nation is faced with a serious crisis because this is a crisis. You don't overload this. Then the president come and tell you say government is not making any new law.
Yeah.
How you want for us to call him? That's a recklessness of a president. You do that. Okay, president don't speak that way. So nobody wanna insult somebody here. We just use a word to make you to do the right thing. No, it's sure nobody gonna celebrate anything called yellow machine. Nothing. What do I celebrate yellow machine? They're very sad that they want to use. You want to take yellow machine from Freeport, you pass through Bannerville way, go to all the places that you are passing through.
Mm-hmm.
People have been affected.
Yeah.
New Georgia Junction have been affected. 72nd have been affected. So who now you taking that to be a fool to come land the route to tell you thank you for bringing additional one to break other places down. So no, you know, sometimes I say the thing, you know, the thing what is happening in Liberia, my mind can go to the children of Israel, Egypt, and the Pharaoh. I just feel that that's what happening here. Because the government is so heartless, the government is so forgetful. I don't know whether they don't know what's going on, or they just today say we can do nothing will happen or what. But peace day will be here very soon. Everything that you are doing here, you're going to get the dividend of it. You're going to get pay of it. So I think about the need to celebrate what? You don't need to bring a lot of yellow machine for development to come here. No. Have we not brought yellow machine in the country here before? Yellow machine been here. Government passed and brought yellow machine in this country. Even the federal government that just left the scene, they put in for 42 plus or 11 pickers. And some were brought into the country before we says the president said. Why is it here? We brought buses in this country. You saw it. They think about celebrating somebody. You don't force celebration. When you are to be celebrated, you will be celebrated. You don't have to force it. Just do your work. Remember what the people today, they say, oh, don't put here, Jerry will be coming to Duporo Johnson. You will see, he will not have space to pass. And not because he is a celebrity, no. But because of contribution he made to the Liberian people and to the people. This is why one of their supporters, Tom Will Road, and say, have you ever asked yourself the reason why the Liberian people always around President Weah? It's because of a heart. It's because of humanitarian initiative. Okay? And he said, if it was President Weah here, he was never going to break down 72nd because you cannot take government land from government and put government in private.
Yeah.
They didn't understand that they start going after their own. Then he quoted the Constitution. The reason why he said you cannot take government land from government and put government in private because the Constitution says the government is what? For the people, by the people, of the people. So if there was a situation as in the second era there, what you need to do, take the people off, develop the village, don't give it to them free, give it to them, and then they pay a little amount to AFL to help improve their condition. That is why you can do as a leader. But the improvement, according to you want to improve AFL, I have always said, I go to the, I'm from Todi. When you go to the Todi Barre, nothing, because the garden are laying, are there in the day. They have not been able to renovate that Barre. They are there. Why can you go to renovate it? But the Marovia, you come in the car and do one way and get to AFL. So we should try, man. Let's think about defending people. We didn't do that yet. Our defense about President Weah for the 6th year, it was tangible. When we were doing groundbreaking, he said every to take place here, we told you that we will build wherever that we did our groundbreaking. When we did our groundbreaking for road construction, we told you said we'll put a road there and the road came there. President Weah built road here houses remain on the road. If community you come to for commission road here, come to the other road that passing near the Methodist church, here to the Police Academy road. Houses hanging on top of the road. But how do you break it down with all you settling there? They need resettlement. The country is difficult. People are having their shut on their very housing. You break it down, you break the business places down, they don't have place to sell, they don't have place to sleep. Then you tell me, say, they should learn the route to welcome another yellow machine coming to break down their home? Come on, man. Okay. But anyway, we will keep speaking up. We will not be like we will not die like a cow. We'll speak up to the issue. Thanks, man, Israel. I saw you thanks is pretty local.
Yeah, okay. Egmont, thank you so kindly, tough talking Edmond Kind. Moses video, the Papa said everyone should go back to the Soleil. This is the reason he's breaking homes. Let me scroll down here and see read up some comments on the show. Anna Kakula, right? After the celebration, everybody in worry. Now the biggest question in Liberia, which community next that the mess few group of people put us in now? Continue. My mentor too really makes it funny more. I on my way for celebration. All right. Let me scroll down here. Let me calm down here. I gotta read some of the comment. Right. Natus Ophelia said, Uncle Israel, lay one yellow machine story looking like Tom and Jerry show. From the day rescue took power, they've been talking about yellow machine up to now. Big brother Kevin Soko writes, Elizabeth, you or your parents have houses in Maria? If no, then please keep quiet because foreigners are the one causing the house breaking to take our people's land. Dorothy does what you did too, right? But that is why they were saying during President we are government that when they come to power, they are going to send all the natives back to the villages. That is what they were saying here in the United States of America. And Kevin Soko continues, says Elizabeth, I know, but it is very sad for the innocent ones to suffer for the guilty ones. Disappointed seditions did the same too in 2020 and 2023 that caused we are to not win the election. They all are equally suffering along with UPs. I come down here. Alovelic, Galway, Spunky, we are right. Good morning, boy. We are here. I'm following from Electoral District 11 to be precise, Dixville Township. This government is totally in missteps every day, and our international partners are sitting, watching, and saying nothing about this. Let this criminal in chief called rescue government be warned that if we as citizens can be protected by them, we will surely protect ourselves in any way we are capable of. Oh, Big Brother Kevin writes, Israel, our people need to stand up and defend their various communities with strong men, as the so-called yellow machines would destroy their houses. George, we are provided relocation and compensation for places government wanted to develop. Example, Invisible Park, PHP Park, and other places across the country. What JNB is doing is not fair. Poverty, crime, persecution, prostitution, school drop-up will increase in Liberia. Claratown and Chocolate City defended their community against Toba in the 1970s. The yellow machines and police ran away from these two communities. The people chased them out because compensation and relocation plans were poorly planned by government. Thank you so kindly, Big Brother Soko, the historian. I'll read some of the comments. Big Brother Samson Blawmonger, right? Those controversial yellow machines were fraudulently procured on loan at cost $22 million. Why the president, the vice president, the regime speaker, the so-called Minister of State, and of course the NSA budgetary allocation were increased to as much as $20 million in total. Now, why couldn't they increase the amount in budgetary allocation for those corrupt government institutions be redirected to procure the yellow machines in avoidance of an unnecessary interest-bearing loan in the first place? Okay, let's drop it. Good morning. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm patient. I'm patient for people. Israel, if you are problem. If you are problem with Mr. Waka. Israel, if you are problem with Mr. Waka. Israel, you know what will happen now? People will be afraid to buy land. People that get money to buy land will be afraid. What a person will be thinking, when I go on outside buy land, the government will not say, it's for Nigeria, man. Israel, you see what happened to others? You will say, oh, you're united to nothing. I want to ask Waka. So Waka, he's trying to say, oh, you go buy land. You should go real to ask him. Papi won't buy land. So all the people to buy. Because we go on to buy one land, that German will come and say, if for him buy nothing. It's like that German has said, if buy our land, nothing. During the war, we know go to open to protect this. Tell me, Israel. Tell me, we know go to open to protect this. Israel. See what happened in the country? That's the other machine of poor problem. That's to demolish poor property. And we are hearing that 27 places on the list, including Duporo, Dawson Bay, Puebla, here there be Marshall. Here Israel. The person they will not put on to it, they will enforce it. You see how far it goes? Every day that brings work on and things. The Woodland child will be next. You want to drop more into the Israel? Prince Joseph was the one that brought into this. Just can't call back. What's up, school? I'm not on it. These are the people that brought into this. You see to the Israel? When they back your home, yourself going to bring it. None of the people are looking at these. Why you get it? The people that get that, all you know they must demolish. When the mentor that there will be no labor. It's coming to pass. And the prophet said, we will not cannot protect against them, women there is no war. Every day for what they say in big business, start for protect, we don't go. We can stay back. But it's getting used to the people. Not because for all of it. But one thing I hear people say, what Jangapo doing? What you want for Jangapo to do? Who needs to go on us? I can't say main chairman will never listen to them. Our Lord never in the horse. They told me, but the people will never listen to them. It's like you're saying things that for. They're having a kangaroo people. They put on the anybody. So I get a bit of my business. They will be peaceful. Don't call Jangapo, the people will not listen to Jangapo. They will not listen to Akar, they will not listen to it. They come and not listen to anybody. They're doing their own thing. I want to see the affair. They say they'll be there for 200 years. They want the affair to move in power. What is what is doing with the move in power? Oh, how does tomorrow? You see, Israel, you have the proper point though.
Oh.
Zero calamity. Israel, every morning, people love prophecy. Let's go listen to it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Good morning. Good evening from Australia. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah. I just following the show. I'm sitting quietly here watching and listening to everybody. Just wanted to ask one question regarding the land issues in Liberia. Regarding the Nigerian man who said he bought his land in 1990 when the war was fighting. Who did he buy his land from when they were fighting war in 1990?
Maybe he bought it from
up to now, it's just still don't.
Maybe he bought it from
They don't understand. They don't get it right.
Yeah, maybe he bought it from the rebel.
He bought it from where?
From the rebel.
From where? Because 1990 the war was fighting in Liberia. Nobody was in office. No one was sitting there. So how did he buy his land? Yeah, maybe why would Joseph Walker accept things like that? That that man would come and say he get 150 acres of land that he bought from Liberia in 1990, and he came as a ECOMO, as a peacekeeping factor whatsoever, and then he buying land in 1990. Walker sitting there taking Liberia out of their own land. The land authority or whosoever they are sitting over there, taking Nigeria that we know. Nigeria come from Nigeria, come to Liberia, taking Liberia off their land and nobody is talking.
Yeah. What?
Nobody is talking. And our people themselves agreed to touch. And Nigeria made up 150 acres of land. Where did he get this land? Who he bought it from? When in 1990 he said that 1990 the war was when the bullet was flying all over Liberia, Monrovia Bay. Who was in the office? Who he bought it from? And up to date, people still looking at that man. He went to collect that area and sit down over and say he's a Liberian or he bought it from Liberia. I get so confused when I see some of these things. It just feel this annoying me well. So again, I can listen to the show again, but for the particular question, I've been thinking about it. I just wanted to put it out there to find out who the Nigeria guy bought this land from. From whom? In 1990, when, where, from whom? The office he went to, the family he bought it from. We want to see the family. We want to see the people he bought this land from.
Yeah.
This is it's heartbreaking. It's sad. I don't even have to. Sometimes I say I'm sick. I'm not gonna. I will start later because my blood pressure will be going up again. I'm sorry. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Okay. I'll take you rest. My brother Rabosing Mombo. Okay, that you come here. He said, "Good morning, my cool brother. Following you. Good morning, JMB. Thanks for all you do for Liberia." When you say, I see what you say. Oh, so you see my comment over here. Momo, I like that one, brother. Let's see. Let's squeeze this person on the side. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yes, Phile.
Yeah. Thank you for the recognition. I'm Peter the Recast. I call from under and White Johnson. Thank you for the fascinating discussion this morning. You know, Israel and Adjuster Imam Bwaka and Kunis in government continue to validate our argument that they are zero in everything. It is quite unfortunate that in this age and time, government officials will be celebrating yellow machine. What? It's very much shameful on the part of this particular government. Since 1847, when Liberia declared herself as an independent state, yellow machine have been around here. Nobody had time for that. George, we have brought yellow machine here. Nobody had time for it. Ellie brought yellow machine. But I don't know why these guys that have a very weak mind, brought yellow machine, they want make it to be at those days the first time. That's complete naivety. And that's why we told the Liberian people that yesterday that just like Mabwaka and guys, they are zero in everything. And this yellow machine that they brought, we are getting information that they brought them. These are defective yellow machine from Uganda. They just put yellow pin on there, they brought them here. And they are not going to do anything. They use state resources and just for nothing. That's completely wasteful spending of the Liberian resources. And those are things that what happens. When you have people who are critical minded, you bring them to power, who are zero, they are not innovative, nothing at all will do. The countries will continue to last in the gap of poverty and destitution. So, at the worst of all, Mo Ali, who condemned everything yesterday, I saw in yellow. I don't know what kind of education these guys went to. You go where? Yellow share the proof what? In the brain, people get time for that thing you go on. Yellow machine is a extreme team here. I'm a here when I'm ready, I can buy more than 350 yellow machines. Government celebrating yellow machine, they're taking it to me. So, these guys came to power with a team brain. And that's why I told one of my friends, I said, Liberia is not going anywhere. On the Joseph Imam Bwaka. And they are just proving. Because to celebrate the yellow machine, it means that they are not innovative, they are not thinking. Their thinking should transcend beyond the celebration of yellow machine. Should be thinking about skyscraper, should be thinking about road connectivity, boosting the economy, job creation, and that team prices should come down. But every sector of the Liberian society has and a disintegrated send this into power. The pursuing power of our people has dramatically dropped to the 0%. Then the guys are here wearing yellow machine. You see that the blind people will go and start both of them. That is complete and naivety. And just like Mabwaka and God, you need to elevate their thinking horizon and do a needful for the Nigerian people. So thank you very much. Come turn it on and on. We are returned to the presidency.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly,
Yeah.
Street Light. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Rita Hurtright. Israel, let me ask you, my brother. So Nigerian men can come from Nigeria to own land in Liberia? Wow. These United Party people are just heartless. So. Yo, Rita. Yeah, you can come from Iran and Russia. You can own land. Now, the mean better you get more space. You can get 400 acres when you're from Russia, when you're from Iran, you're from Venezuela. United Party will give you more land. They will sell it to you. Dominic Swain, how are you, my brother? You didn't sign on me. Dayanko Boko Bokondire. How are you? Abdullah Jallo, assalamu alaikum. Alan S. Jackson. How are you, man? You in Tottenham, Bombing County. Abdullah Jallo, you in Gambia. Josephine Togba. How are you, Mama? You in the Oro era. Richard Bear. You in Maryland, Harper City. Okay. Patrick. What? Tolo. MNG Go. Okay. Prince Newell. You there in Grand Judah. Mama Memoluba is in Philadelphia. All right. Let me just take 2 more calls. Okay, I will just say 3. So I'll take 1 from here, the 2 from the other side. Morning.
Hello?
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, is it Israel?
Yeah.
Israel, this is before I comment a little bit, I mean just remind a little bit from Chris AG.
Yeah.
Way about the day, Chris AG when you were there.
Wow.
Yeah, when you Matthew Obele, Bishop Morris, and Daniel Chu and you and the rest.
Yeah, good to hear you, man.
Yeah, I'm just a film, Santana.
Okay.
Yeah, one of your instructors, former.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to find out something. Israel, you are over there. Those of you are in the media land school, and then also that inform when it comes to our lawyers and whatsoever. What do you think is happening to our lawmakers, CDC lawmakers, independent lawmakers, those that were able to sit the power there? These things are happening to our people. We're not hearing them speaking at all. They're not making any sign. They're just sitting there. I mean, what's going on? You think what's really going on? Because I can't understand.
Bro, myself too can't understand because I think you're making a sense because this is I think there should be somewhere in the land authority, the national ACA, but I don't know why it's going on because in their respective districts these things are happening. So I don't know.
On a serious note, actually. Anyway, we are still looking at it. Israel, man, I want to talk to you personally, please. This is my number. I want to talk to you. I'm wishing to really get you, and go to the airport. I want to share something with you, please.
Okay, so let me see if I can quickly.
I want to get you. I beg you, please.
4, 5. Okay, I'll call you after the show, right after my presentation.
Okay.
Call you, bro.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. I said 3. Okay, 1 more year. Morning.
Wow. Amen. Amen.
Why you say wow?
Israel, sometimes I just feel sick in my spirit to see the way the Baka Omer is proceeding. Because Baka was someone who was begging Israel. Begging to even get quarrel in your house. Baka is just applying the book of Proverbs, which says that when the wicked rule, the people will suffer. In Israel, it is what Baka is telling our people. I can sorry for Maradona, the Liberian people put me in power to rescue. The old man back on the people and try to be so insensitive.
He got no respect, no love for the people. Baka is just being very wicked and being unruly on the people. Then everybody say, oh, gonna make it no new land. That being unruly and disrespectful. But Israel, let me say this. So now you decide for the tiny color brigade who don't get food to eat. Need to defend that poverty and ignorance. This yellow machine has turned to a partisan trophy for them. Because these guys, they will be celebrating yellow machine that are even correct. They go and refurbish yellow machine and bring it. There is much of unsophisticated United people here jubilating, vomiting out, arrogant, saying, we citizens, we let the country. To bring one machine and break down the people whom, like what you told me, celebrate, when you destroy our people whom, this is extremely a serious embarrassment. Look at black guys. There's a man who was empty, zero. That hero cost out raising money for him. When you go back, oh, my dependable nephew, please help me with small thing. That black guy now, you people sorry for you. Due to the poverty, you're dying slowly in poverty. Even President, we are away and see you. After the way you feel it, black after that black guy back when President, we are acting evil. So it is true that it means a real is the devil. So that's why all of his surrogates has buried their hair in the sea. They get no sense of direction, Israel. It's sad.
Okay.
It's sad, Israel. There's Idrissa somebody.
I know.
It's sad. Then the youth try to widen their top and be upbeat. And see how best to kick this unprepared old man out of power. This man is a disgrace to our generation. He mean well for all people, Israel.
Okay.
This Baka man is a reckless man who tried to damage our country and go back Sierra Leone. They may not liberate. Now I see get love for liberate. They can say they useless. More either who only see it say that our rating. So now rating finish. You go to some 12. Repeat that more rating. That more idea vomiting out arrogant all the people. More idea couldn't see it say good. Even the demonstration. I'm not hungry. It's not wrong. They got a hungry around. I couldn't compete even that less here again. That now that they are still on an industrial scale. They will talk this renegade. Because like any speak English school, go for father can open a mall, be vomiting out storage. You think that you get love for the country? What kind of nonsense is this? Why are they useless by the people?
Thank you, Chief.
This guy a coward. They big love for us. But we'll put their feet to the fire.
Okay.
This useless bunch of people.
Thank
useless black guy.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Ambassador Wilton Butchert Morgan Jr. said, it's very interesting to see a government who has 42 years experience celebrating yellow machine after being in power for 2 years. Nothing, absolutely nothing to show, but making unnecessary noise about yellow machine. Widow, a yellow machine will eat. Lee Hammond writes, God is not creating new land. So the Baptist deacon is convening with the land authority and probate court to give land to his friends and relatives. Peter did best right. It hurts me when I see ordinary Liberians following those guys who practice elitism. Why with an ordinary Liberian think that he has a future with those guys? The sooner they realize that they are against themselves, the better it would be for all of us. Lee Hammond writes, we are in serious trouble in the land of this 80 years old Baptist deacon. Oh, yeah. Let me squeeze this last person. Good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
How are you? The doctor.
Yeah.
So all that people say, here we are go, here we are go, here go, we tire, here we are go. Save us that crying you. That's what's happening you. Here we are go, we tire, here we are go. Finish going on you. Even like in rehab area there, you see, they're watching the people on movie. But what they say so sick, they were shorting us in this country. People who feel care, who look at laugh. If I was tell people that were paying on millions of dollars when we're defending justice, So as well as saying today in this country, we see who are calling around and not representing calling for to tell who say working. That's your business. I'm not feeling for their age well. Let my brother J. I don't call this for America say I'm not feeling for nobody. The man told you where they were having 2 persons when they come, we have 14 persons there, when they kind of remove them. You say we agree. The first person you told you say you agree. Why you agree? I will tell you for that point we'll put in the jail. The way you told the man for the man said well I'm therefore working when they were having 2 persons and we have put in the kind of all of that. You say we agree. Why you crying now? At some point in the protesting, give you hospital, no medicine, no cola, no soap. But they say they want to better in this country and I'm a border government. They say what? So do not feel like you take the horses. You all are boss and place the horse. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, Mansisi. Thank you so much for being a part of the program. Talk about it. I think respond to this was up. Yes, we got to go. All right, but that's it. That's it. That's it. No, What time is of the essence, and time has caught up with us again onto this edition of the program. Talk about it on King's 88.5. Let's say thanks to all of our callers in Radio Land, those of you across the country, those of you in the diaspora. Thank you. Let's say big thank you to D3 Radio in Sino County for relaying the show this morning. Also, Buta Radio 102.3. Want to thank all of you guys. We'll be here tomorrow, God's willing, on the program Talk About It. Until tomorrow, my name is Ezra Boya. God bless you, brother.